Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole. If you're new, subscribe and like. If you are returning, welcome back. This is a meal prep video for what I'm going to eat next week. I actually try to do some simple meals. I ended up doing a 24-hour shift Thursday into Friday morning. So Friday I just took a short nap so that I could sleep Friday night, and I did not sleep well Friday night, so I've been extremely tired today. So I tried some new recipes which all smelled really good, but I didn't make a snack this time, so I'm kind of piece that together throughout the week. Hopefully that does not bite me in the butt, but let's get started. For breakfast this week, I'm continuing with the shake. I did not make muffins or any kind of snack to go with, so I'm just going to do fruit this week. And I'll probably just run every couple days and get a couple of apples or something like that. Strawberries still aren't looking the greatest. And then I have a new flavor coming, I think middle of the week. I'm trying a new pack. It's vanilla, chocolate, and cafe latte, so I'll let you guys know how those taste. But right now I'm still doing the chocolate and the cookies and cream and the coffee. For lunch, I just made some simple tuna salad. I did not like the tuna salad that much from last week. When I would eat the tuna, I was done chewing way before the carrots were chewed enough for me to swallow. So I did not add carrots. I actually didn't add anything. I'm just going to pair this with a salad and maybe like a half piece of toast or something like that for my carb, or just some fruit. I might just, have half an apple in the morning with my shake and then finish off the apple in the afternoon. So I'll be having it with some salad. I got a bunch of the salad bags again. I'm really liking those, and I'll just have some tuna salad with either an apple or a half piece of toast or something like that for lunch. And the other thing that I made for lunch was I made kind of a spin off the chicken and parmesan that I made last week, except for I just kept it like chicken nuggets, no sauce, so I can also have that with my salad instead of the tuna this week for lunch. For dinner, these are my two new recipes. I am making chicken swarme. I am probably not saying that right. You're going to have to look for the spelling, and hopefully you guys know how to pronounce it. It looks kind of like an Indian dish based on the ingredients, because there was cumin and turmeric, allspice, and things like that. It almost smells like a curry to me. And then what is paired with it is a cucumber tomato, almost salsa, and you have it with hummus. So there's one option for lunch. So I'm going to have the hummus, the cucumber and salsa, or cucumber tomato stuff, and then this chicken. I did have a piece that's really good. It's got a lemony flavor because there's lemon juice in it, and it sounds really delicious. And if I wanted to, if I didn't like something that I made for lunch or I run out of lunch, I could have this for lunch also, pair it with a little bit of rice, the chicken, and then that salsa, cucumber tomato salsa stuff. My other option for dinner is a spaghetti squash lasagna. This is the first time I have ever made spaghetti squash, and it has turned out. I was very proud of myself on this one. So I got it to try to cook right. It's shredded out like noodles. So it is the spaghetti squash sauce, ricotta cheese, spaghetti squash, and then sauce. And it was supposed to be cheese again for the top. Instead of doing ricotta again on the top, I did Parmesan cheese on top. And I'm pairing that with meatballs. Yes, meatballs for my protein. It counts as, all of that counts as a vegetable And that would be my 75% vegetable, and I would need 25 protein, so I'll have like 1 or 2 or 3 meatballs to go with that for dinner. I made a couple of freezer meal prep things for my family for this weekend. I typically will not eat the twice baked potatoes, but yesterday I put them in the Instapot, and then once they were done, I put them in the fridge to cool down. And then today I cut them in half, scooped them out, warmed them up in the microwave, the insides up in the microwave just a little bit, and then butter, cheese, and just enough milk that they are smooth and creamy. Put it back in, and then stick them in the freezer uncooked. Stick them in the freezer and let them harden, and then you take them and you put them in a bag. So now all they have to do is grab a potato out, put it on a pan, throw it in the oven, and they can do that from frozen. And then I also made, and I didn't get pictures of it because my grandson was here today, and I do have some pictures of it in my lunch container because I will be able to have those for lunch. So it's just, I cut the chicken where I can put a hole in it, and then I like stuff it with something. So today's was, we did a mix of cheeses and some bacon, and then I bake them and then do the same thing, put them in the freezer, let them get cold and hard, and then we put them all in a bag so they can grab a piece of chicken, a twice baked potato, throw them on a pan, and then that would be their dinner. You know, I could have the chicken. I also did some pork chops. I did Swiss bacon pork chops and a cheddar and bacon pork chop. So I did the same thing, made a little hole so that I could shove the stuff in. And if you guys are interested, I can actually do a video on how I make those and how I freeze those and meal prep those. Well, not meal prep, like freezer prep those for, you know, the boys when they want something to eat. And I'm not going to be home. When I wasn't home Thursday night, they went out to eat again, even though I had freezer meals for them, saying that they didn't have a taste for anything that was in there. So they're used to having a lot more options. So they will have more options now, but I wanted you guys to see that you can, you know, freezer meal prep some twice baked potatoes. I also like pickles on my salad, and I wanted to do almost like a Big Mac salad this week. So when I was meal prepping, I had gotten a jar of pickles, my favorite pickles, and diced them up and then put the pickle juice in the jar. And I know you could go out and buy relish, but it's not the same. I don't like gherkins. I don't like the sweet relish. I do not like the sweet pickles. I like the dill pickles. So I just took a bunch of them, diced them up, put them in a jar, and I can throw them on my salad, and I can actually throw them on my tuna salad. I actually love them in tuna salad, but I wanted to keep the tuna salad as basic as possible so that I could add stuff like that if I wanted to. And then I also made pickled onions for the first time. So I just sliced up the red tomatoes, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio for vinegar and water, and then I added the remainder of the pickle juice that I had left over. So we're going to see how that goes. It's supposed to be really good on the swarmé, I think is how you say it. It's supposed to be really good on that chicken, and you know, and I'm going to try it on my salad too and see how that goes. So we're going to see how those two go this week. And I saw recently, and it makes sense because when you go to the store and you buy the pre-cut carrots and celery, they have them in a little plastic container and it's like full with water. So I was like, well, I can duplicate that at home and try to get some more life out of my celery. So for a snack this week, what I was actually going to do was celery and then the hummus and the spinach dip that I still have left over. It was actually really good last week. I still have a few pretzels left, so I could do that and get a little bit of a carb. I think one serving the pretzels is like 10 pretzel sticks or something like that. So it's like just enough. And the celery was actually really good with the spinach dip. So that's probably what I'll be doing for a snack this week. If I end up running out of celery or spinach dip or hummus or something, I can just always go pick up more. I just did not have a lot of energy today to do a whole lot. And I did have to get some stuff ready for my family, just because with the nursing shortage, I'm just spending entirely too many hours at work. Sometimes it really, really sucks to be the boss. So, you know, I can't leave them unstaffed, so sometimes it just means really long hours for me, and it's a little bit difficult right now, so I was trying to keep it easy on myself this week. So celery, spinach dips, and hummus it is for a snack. And I just wanted to add this cute little picture. My grandson likes to help me in the kitchen, as you guys have probably seen already. He likes to wash the fruits and vegetables for me, and he actually does a really good job. Typically, I do not have to rewash anything. The celery, some of it I did have to rewash. I tried to post the video of him doing it, and it would not save, but he is definitely my little helper in the kitchen. Alright guys, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. So I know a couple videos ago I've been talking about fibroflare, and I was starting to come out of it, and then the hours that I worked this week have kind of just set me back. Doing the night shift is always a trigger for me, because coming home and trying to sleep during the day for me is very difficult. For one, I wear CPAP, so it's a little bit harder to do that during the day, at least for me. I don't know if any of you guys are CPAP users out there. Let me know if you have a harder time sleeping during the day, like if you've had a rough night and you try to take a nap and you have to put it on, for the daytime. Are you guys having a hard time with that? I mean, I do extremely have a hard time, and for me, I think a lot of it it's hotter. At least where I live, it's hotter. So when I put the mask on, I sweat a little bit more, and the seal is not as good either. So I just didn't get a lot of sleep, and then the added stress at work right now with the shortage, and then plus I have a lot of documents that are due right now for the state and things like that, so it just becomes a lot of work, a lot of pressure. We are in a head position change right now, so that's more stress. One person leaves, another one's coming in, and they're temporary until they hire somebody permanent. So I got very lucky. I usually get the same person in between, so that's always nice, but it does cause a lot of stress. So I'm in a lot of pain, very, very tired this time around. Just doing the simple things today with trying to chop the vegetables and stuff was quite a bit of a struggle. My hands were aching a lot, and then the standing, my feet started to swell, and my knees started to hurt really bad. So it took her a lot longer this time, because I had to sit and take quite a few more breaks than usual. But I really am determined to stay on track with this. I'm doing really good so far. I'm averaging about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds a week, which is good, and I'm sticking with the program, even though I was extremely exhausted on Friday from not sleeping. Once I did wake up from my nap, I did exercise, I did go for my walk, I did finish my job 1 week 3, which I am extremely proud of myself for finishing and not letting the fact that I had worked the night before stop me, because it used to be the littlest things would stop me, and oh, I'll just play catch up later. So I'm really glad I stuck with that, and I do feel better when I exercise too. So just kind of want you guys to know where I'm at with that, and yes, I'm struggling right now, but I am still very determined to continue to do as much as I can and not to overdo it, because I have to be careful not to overdo it as well. So it's kind of trying to find that happy balance, and so far we're doing okay. I should have everything done today so that tomorrow I can actually just sit down and relax with my grandson and watch some movies or have a lot of cuddle time. So that is my goal for tomorrow. Alright, you guys, thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. If you have anything that you want to see content-wise, let me know. I'm always interested in new ideas. I had to restart the plates. It did not take the first time. I rewatched the video, and I think I missed a step, though I don't remember missing the step. So we're going to try it again. The plates wiped off very easily, so we will see how it goes, and I am gonna see if I can make it work. I'm really hoping I can make it work. And if not, I will see what else we can come up with. If not, then I have some plates that I can decorate. I actually have one that my grandson is making for his mom for Mother's Day, so it's not like she'll eat off of it. So if that's what I end up doing with the rest of the plates, then we'll just decorate some plates and he'll have a great time doing that. So we will meet again on Wednesday when I let you know how it's going with the food that I chose to meal prep this week. And that is it, and I will see you guys soon.